Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is Wednesday morning. It's December 21st. It's 5:46 a.m. Happy Wednesday. This is a little show I have been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me sharing some feelings I'm dealing with, some emotions I'm going through. Kind of sharing the ups and downs we all have in life. I like to light candles during my show, there's no doubt about that. They add such a nice kind of ambiance and aroma to the room. Ouch. He likes to paw me and hit me with their sharp claws. Now, can you get dogs declawed? Just kidding, PETA. But anyway, for those that haven't watched in a while, you know it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee. And I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh. It's the Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut. It's 2 days in a row. Still finishing off like lingering symptoms of a cold, with a little cough and a little achiness and a little tiredness. And the hazelnut's a little lighter than the Starbucks coffees I drank. The Starbucks Sumatra, the Starbucks pumpkin spice are kind of a big, deep, dark roast flavor. And the hazelnut's kind of like, again, I hate to always equate everything to drinking beer, but I drank a lot of beer. I'd say it's kind of like drinking like a Budweiser versus drinking an IPA. And the IPA's got a big, heavy flavor, and the Budweiser's kind of refreshing almost. And I find this hazelnut, one slightly still sick, to be kind of refreshing. So I'm gonna have another sip. Did you guys put this much thought into your coffee drinking? Anyway, how are you guys doing? How you feeling? How'd you sleep? I slept real well. What time did I go to bed? I don't even remember what time I went to bed. I had a nice day yesterday. I woke up, like 5:07. It was still dark out. I wasn't sure what time it was. A lot of times I'll wake up during the night, and there's times in my life I'll wake up and it'll be 2 in the morning. And I think I woke up last night around 2:07, and I felt so much joy that it was still so early and that I would still have, a few more hours of sleep ahead of me. There's times in my life when I'm not feeling so good, or I'm mentally in a bad place, and I'll see that and I'll go, oh crud, what am I going to do for the next 3-4 hours? I'm going to lay here and be wide awake and stressed out and anxious. And that was not the feeling last night. And I drifted back off to sleep. And, when I woke up again, I was thinking it was later than it was, but I was ready to go. I had a real nice day yesterday. It was a day that had a lot of pressure on me and a lot of stress on me and a lot of anxious buildup. Had a court thing at about 11 o'clock or in the morning. So it kind of dominated my day, just the fact that it existed, something that needed taken care of. And I think it went really well. And I think I got the exact outcome that I needed to allow me to express myself. I think there's stuff that's been going on in my life that I haven't had a chance to express to the proper people. And what happened yesterday kind of slows things down a little bit and will get me to discuss some things that are really important to me, and I think really for the best interest of all parties at the end of the day, because something needed to change. And now I think I'm going to have the opportunity to create some change, and hopefully for healthier relationships and healthier everybody down the road. So I feel good about that. I wasn't able to work yesterday because, again, my court appearance was at 11 o'clock, kind of in the middle of the day. So I got some other work done, and then I got to pick up my son, Auggie, at 3 o'clock. And I missed several times picking him up because I'm working for UPS, or last week I was sick as well. So I hadn't seen him in like 9 days. I mean, maybe I saw him briefly, but I hadn't really spent any quality time with him. And he's going through a lot. He's got a little baby sister, so he's probably not getting enough of Mama's attention's divided. It's not her fault, but she got a little baby taken care of as well. And he's got teeth coming in, and they're really hurting him. And he had kind of a minor surgery last week where he had some tubes put in his ear that's going to help him drain, I guess, a little better and help his hearing going forward. But either way, all these things combined, he was, happy to see me, but he reacted and was acting different than I've ever seen him. And as I'm walking him out to the car, he gets this red face and goes, "Ah!" And I look back, and his mother comes out and says, "Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately." And I'm okay with that. I'm an open ear, and I'm an open heart, and an open shoulder to cry on for my little guy. And it felt so good having a real quiet day with him where he could tell me what he needed and get as much love as he needed, and just kind of hang out with Dad and do our thing and eat a little whipped cream. We stopped at Starbucks. We weren't gonna, but I figured maybe that would raise his spirits, and got some whipped cream. I think he liked it, but he wasn't as expressive. Usually when he gets his whipped cream coming to him, this day was kind of like, and I think he must have liked it because it's still whipped cream, but he wasn't as expressive with his joy about it. We got home, we listened to some music, we had some dinner, we cuddled on the couch. He didn't have usually he's army crawling around the house and knocking over things. And Holly, she was doing this on her collar. And we just spent a lot more couch time, and a lot more quiet time, and a lot more loving time, and a lot more just kind of, I think he and I both needed it. And it felt really good because, to be there for him when he wasn't feeling so good. And hopefully, I don't know, give him a little bit of love that he, needs from his dad. So that felt real good. So anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. Did I have one more sip of coffee? It's Wednesday. It's a cold day. I've heard there might be a storm coming in the next couple days. I looked on the weather app as I was getting out of bed this morning. High on Friday is -1. The high on Friday, which, would be always a cold day, but I'm going to be working that day in a not that well heated UPS truck, getting in and out of the truck a million times during the day, delivering packages. And I don't know if I got enough warm clothes. I'll figure it out. I'll make it work. They must do it. But it's going to be a cold one. So anyway, it's Wednesday. I hope, and we got Christmas a few days away. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're having a nice week. You are counting your blessings as the year round winds down, and Christmas is fast approaching. Hope you're appreciating, those you're with, and most importantly, appreciating yourself, because you got to love the one you're with, and this is who you're always with. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're living in the moment. I hope you are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.